What is up, everybody? Playing a new game here. It's called Vernon's Legacy. And
How long has it been? It was the time before the war. It was a time of innocence. Before the cloud of death spread over Europe.
okay, this is an early access game apparently. But I saw it come out a while ago,
At the time,
and I
I could
wanted
not
it.
imagine that I would never see Uncle Vernon again. 56 years old, to die so suddenly, I am at a loss. And the house, it is not the same. The walls appear darker and cracked. The garden is neglected, quite different now from how I knew it.
Everything is different.
Everything is different. So very different.
But it just came out a couple days ago. Super excited. You can play it now. I don't know how much more work they plan on doing to it, but hey, we're playing it now, and let's see what it's about. It looked like it reminded me of Amnesia. Here we go. Grab the letter on the table. I'm sorry, it's gonna be a little herky-jerky until I get used to being mouse and stuff again. Robert, it would have been my great pleasure to welcome you personally. It must have been 6 years since your last visit to Dunkenhof. The war has left its mark on the house, and nothing has been the same since. I am afraid I cannot welcome you in person today, given the unfortunate circumstances of late. Robert, please accept my sincere condolences for your loss. At the time, I consider it my duty to inform you that the uncle had changed considerably in the last few months leading up to his death. He was no longer the man you once knew. The doctor determined your uncle's time of death as 1 a.m. March 3rd, 1920. The cause of death was found to be cardiac arrest. Madeline and I hereby wish to terminate employment with your family and shall leave the house forthwith. She will likely move to Paris with her sister while I seek new pastures in Berlin. You find the keys to the private rooms on the kitchen table. It is for us to leave. Our taxi is waiting for us at the gate. The most humble servant. Hours. Okay. From now on, if anything's that long, pause and read yourself. I hate extended reading just because of, like, I know it sounds like, oh my god, you got everything wrong with you, but dyslexia, and, like, seriously, I'm all over the place when I'm reading. I'm guessing we go in here. Oh, there's always a fuse missing. So you can just move stuff around niddly-widdly. Alright, so we can go in here. Wow, that was easy. We found the kitchen. So, what is in here? Oh, jeez. Is it one of those where you can look in everything? My dear Robert, believe me, I would have been delighted to see you again and embrace you in my arms. You must have been a real man, but you must become a real man by now. It has been a very long time indeed. And yes, forgive me, I have taken away the keys. What was I was thinking to give you the keys to the house? After all you witnessed, you cannot stay here. Please listen to me. You must leave it once. The house is not what it used to be. Back then it was very different. My dear Robert, please listen to me. For the love of God, do not linger here. Sincerely yours, Madeline Dupont. You know what? Let's listen to her. Let's go. Let's leave. So we... Everything, huh? Everything. Ah. Price in your inventory. Okay. I don't think... Oh, another letter. Yeah, this is a pause and read. It looks pretty good. I have it turned down a little bit. I've been having recording issues, so hopefully that doesn't... There's a broken key in the lock. I feel like there's gonna be something happen. Okay, you can just jump up on anything and everything, huh? That's pretty cool, you can pick up stuff. What was that? Ah! I thought I saw something go. Something was placed in your inventory. It looked like a screwdriver. Is that it? Nothing else here? I don't see anything else. Okay. Well, didn't they say there was something wrong with the lock on that one? Is it this one? Okay, the key must go to this one, so... Key. Yes. And there's a fuse missing, so apparently there's a fuse we gotta look for. I have not left the house in probably a year. Even Alias, I can't say that name, why? And Master Vernon visit the city where it is simply too dangerous. Thank God we have enough supplies in the house and the vegetable patch in the garden. When I lie in bed at night, I can hear the thunder of cannons in the distance. The fighting and death is happening right on our doorsteps. I get goosebumps when I think about it. Master Vernon is trying his best to ease the workload for Alias and me, for which I am most grateful for him. I was not a band master, just a... Okay. Alrighty. This is cool. It kind of feels neat to be back in one of these kind of games. This is a pause and read. Can you get down? Can't get down. I can't... Wish this had controller support in a way. And in here. Nothing else. Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's see if the screwdriver will work. Yep. Okay, asking for a handyman to help out. Too much work for him. Dog missing. Oh. Isn't it funny how we always go for this? Apparently they need to be looking for some sort of code, I guess. I could have sworn. I don't know. Maybe not. Thought I had seen, something. It's got an eerie feeling to it. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, there was a dull roar. How am I gonna find a fuse? It's too dark. Must find the lights. Can't walk any further, so you know, I didn't just stop and turn around after that. Dang it. How about this? I just leave? Can't leave. Of course. I'm guessing the fuse would be in that stupid box, which I don't know why it would be. And I don't have an inventory. Or maybe not. I don't know. Where would that fuse be? Is there a fuse over here? It's too dark. Is there something else I can use? Keep hearing like a FUD type of crash. I don't know if that's just supposed to be like thunder on the outside. I don't know if I even said that already. I'm getting all up in the sink. Why is there a glowing light right there when there's no light there? That's weird. Room. I'm at a loss. Maybe I need to look for another fuse box? Gotta be missing something. I'm missing something. Three. It's gotta be something with the letters. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't see it because I'm cutting a lot. There's got to be something in these letters. Either something with the dates. I saw something. Where's the calendar? Where's the room with the calendar? I saw something with a calendar. Free. So that's got to be a number. They said this is like a puzzle game, right? A puzzle, which I really hate. I hate like overthinking games like this. I like them just kind of being straightforward. Oh my god. So we are going to figure this out. Let's look for any clues, people. I mean, I'm looking for any number you see. So like, I don't care. The war's left its mark on the house. A few months. Okay, that's nothing. I want to guess it's almost all his letters. P.S. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. Free days. There's a free on that calendar. I'm pointing like, hey. There's a free on the calendar behind here. So free's a number. It has to be. Left the house in a year. Okay, 1 year. 1 year. 12 months, so maybe 1, 2, 3. I doubt it. Okay. Alright. We know free's a number. I just have that feeling. It said 1 year, so it can't be 1, 2, 3. Maybe 3, 1, 2. Dang it. 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. Was it 3, 1, 2? It's cool. We got it. Yes. Finally. And would we been like an hour trying to figure this out? I guess it was 3, 1, 2. Alright, so we got the fuse. We're gonna put the fuse in. Thank God, man. I was getting ready to stop playing. Be like, well, this is a game I'm not gonna do for a while. Do we go upstairs? Yes. Lights are on here. I see nothing. Chairs. There's a key. As Vernon is in the best spirits, he has changed so much since these moves and that the war is over. Life is slowly getting back to normal. However, the war has left a permanent dark cloud over Housing Manor, which is getting thicker each and every day. Master Vernon has not eaten with us in the kitchen for several weeks. I only see him weary, usually when he was on his way to the vaults beneath the house. Master Vernon has always treated ours and me with kindness. We endured the war together. Free to the bond between us like no other. But now he is reclusive and keeps a distance. His appearance has changed beyond recognition, as though he has aged very rapidly. Even though he is only 56, I wish I could help him, Marie, but I do not even know what ails him. Is it this house? Alright. A lot of freaking reading. Did we go by a door already? I really walked by this door? Alright. Okay. I don't know, maybe. No. That would be too easy. I got this stupid key hanging around. Oh, here's the letter. I spent most of the entire day in the old quarters yesterday and discovered some interesting parchments whose age I am not knowledgeable enough to estimate, but I shall have to contact Professor Bonnet at the Paphian University in Paris. He is considered an authority on everything Christian and medieval archaeology. The professor has exposed an interest in the vaults beneath our house a few times, and he can surely say more about the finds. I shall write him tomorrow and invite him to Dunkenhof. I left the vaults in the evening, though. Entrance from the garden. I met, alas, Ali's dog halfway there. The dog ventured very deep into the dark quarters. Could this be where he buries the bones he gets from Madeline in the kitchen? Pick up. Alright. Okay, that was lightning. Robert left 2 days ago. It has been more quiet in the house, and Madeline can breathe freely again. The boys have left my cook constantly on her toes. The old lady worries too much about him. If he is gone for 5 minutes, she immediately suspects the worst. However, she is right on the point. I have to brick up the entrance to the tunnel and the garden again. The tunnel leads to the old vaults under the house and has an irresistible lure to a lad of his age. If he goes down there, God knows what might happen. August 2nd. The newspapers are calling for general mobilization. Germany declared war on Russia yesterday. No one would have thought it possible just a few months ago. It's crazy. Just these big arm wires of nothingness. No. I do like you just click them and they open. A lot of times. Okay, so we go down, huh? Bend to that. Sorry about having this key out still. Pretty sure I can just stick it back in the inventory. No. Once you pull it out, it's out. Where's my next letter to read? There's nothing in this room. That seems weird. There's a hammer. There is a hammer. Wait a minute. Okay, so clear I have to pick up that hammer maybe? How do I get rid of the key, man? Can I just get rid of the key? I think if I have the key I can't do anything else. Alright, let's see if this key goes down anywhere down here. Of course not. Of course not. Okay. Alright, so we'll just go this way. Obviously this key goes down over here somewhere. Sure I'm not missing anything. How come white's barely light up, you know what I'm saying? Mentioned to rest whether the Zero family would be happy to hire my services. I would like to thank them for this offer. It is not easy for me to leave the employer of Master Vernon, given that I have worked at his house for over 20 years. Nevertheless, Master Vernon is obsessed with his investigation to the point of delusion. He either stays in the vaults or locks himself in the library all day. 4 days ago, he even relieved me of my duties in the cellar. Not that I am anxious for business down there. We'd love to see you believe it. Carl seems to have aged several years in just a few days. All that gray hair, these sunken cheeks, almost overnight. Okay. What the heck? Is that supposed to be like that? That is odd. Strange, I've never seen a rat in the old vaults before, but today I discovered a whole rat cemetery. Dozens of them were scattered all over the area in a few square meters. It is not all that clear now how the animals died. Well, I they found in this part of the vault. The rats appeared intact outwardly. It could be that the lethal gas is down here. Perhaps carbon monoxide. Exploration of the western vault has progressed slowly in recent weeks. It is cold and damp down there today. I have only some success reported. I managed to break through one of the walls and discovered a cavity behind it. It appears to be another tunnel system of enormous proportion. It is a mystery to me for what purpose it was built. Unfortunately, I have yet succeeded in parchments, though I suspect that they are. Today I ventured into the newly discovered vault. It is partially filled with water. Often it is very difficult to gauge how deep the water is. Most of the puddles only a few centimeters deep, though some of them seem to be bottomless. I have to watch my step very carefully. Okay. Just move pillows. That's weird. That's weird. You can't walk over that way. Whoa. Professor Brown and I rejection to my invitation. It was hard. We unexpected as Germany and France have been out of war for 18 days now. It's a shame. What is that? Crowbar. Ah, we know what the crowbar is for. these doors keep closing? Could just automatically be used to crowbars. More keys. That's not good. I think we're gonna have a big problem here. Okay. We got 2 keys now. Game crashed, so I had to start it over again. There we go. Hello. How are you? A bottle of strange liquid. Okay. Good. That's all we came in here for? Guess the hammer's just there as a clue. Got a legend clue. Let's try one of these doors. No. There we go. Okay, I had to restart the game to do this whole thing again. What the hell, man? Who needs this much security? Ah. Figured that out. This place in your inventory. I'm guessing that goes down to one of these rooms. I'm very kind of upset that now I know this game is glitchy. And that you have to restart if you mess up with what you got in your hands. But it's cool. So far, it's alright. Another key. It's a big house. Big house. Last night I noticed 2 strangers in the garden. I grabbed my old carbine and went outside with orders to arrest the intruders. They were 2 starving Germans fleeing from the war, deserters in the war. Police find them in my house. We were able to... Oh, if the police find them in the house, I'm brutal. Not just the 2 Germans, but Mariners, and I too. I shall what to do later. Madeline is caring for the 2 runaways like they were her children. She has given new clothes and prepared them 2 mattresses in the east wings. In the evening she kept persuading me that it was my duty as a decent man to help them. It is, after all, the Christian thing to do. Reporting them to the authorities would be a certain death sentence. My French cook is holding her protective hands over 2 German deserters while our fellow countrymen are shelling each other with mustard gas not too far from here. Yes, indeed, odd times. Yeah, that's right, I'll get up on this pool table, because, yeah. Today I received a postcard from Robert. I do not know whether to be happy about it. The postcard came from Eastern Front now that the war is caught up with my nephew. His regiment is near Riga. The winters tend to be very cold there. I still see him in my mind as a little boy, as he probably shows me the location of Duvemere as a map and marks the spot with red crayon. This is the first time I have played in a long time. September 6th. Hans and Werner, these are the names of the 2 new housemates. They are tremendously grateful for our help and try to reciprocate in whatever way they can. They have helped Madeline out in the kitchen and assisted with expanding the rabbit hutch in the garden. This is not much else to do at the winter at the moment. Perhaps they could come back and break up the entrance to the tunnel in the garden. There's enough bricks left in the barn. We only need some water for assessing the underground vaults. I would say it's in the house. I'm sorry you probably can't understand what I'm saying, because like I said, I don't read very well. Like, I read, but what are the keys for? What does the fox say? Guessing the key goes over here. Some you can open and some you can't. Today, Otis and I attained a mortar for our building a prospect in the garden, if not from my long-standing relationship with Mr. Coro and half of them. Hey, I might slid him over the counter once. We would have maintained the handed. The situation is getting worse by the day. Foodstuffs in particular are running short in the city. Hans and Werner have disappeared without a trace. They spent the last few days sealing a tunnel entrance. They almost had it bricked up and were glad to something useful. I expect that the military police arrived unseen. Slips for deserters have been stepped up in recent weeks. Hans and Werner have made a quick getaway. I should just sit there. Maybe the vault swallowed them up just like the dog. Probably. Oh, dang it. Another. Oh my god. Another one of these. Fuck, man. Oh god, again. I gotta try to figure this out. Alright, well, while I try to piece together this one, the other one was difficult enough. This one is just racking my brain. We'll call it quits for now, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.